educationals. This educational is planned to be presented at my Toastmaster Club, the Pembroke and Area Toastmaster Club, tonight. This is the 2021 August 10th meeting, and it'll be starting at 7 o'clock tonight. Again, the educational I'm providing tonight is called Using Body Language. Using Body Language, Ed Nicholson. Introduction. The body can be used as an effective tool for adding emphasis and clarity to a speaker's words. It can also be a powerful instrument for convincing an audience of a speaker's sincerity, passion, and commitment. Audiences base their judgment of a speaker and the speaker's message on what they see as well as upon what they hear. A speaker's stance, facial expressions, hand gestures, effectively the movement of the entire body, communicate more to an audience than the actual spoken words. Body language can also help release nervous energy. Displays of discomfort through nervous habits can distract the audience. So you got to be aware of that. Speakers can harness this nervous energy and put it to use to contribute to their message instead. Movement attracts and keeps an audience attention. A stationary speaker is more likely to lose the audience's interest. There are three general categories of body language: facial expressions, other gestures, and overall whole body movement. Now, facial expressions is often the key to the meaning behind a message. A speaker's face communicates more clearly than any other part of the body. An audience will watch the speaker's face for clues about the speaker's sincerity, attitude toward the message, and conviction. So match the facial expression to the spoken words. If a speaker talks about a tragedy, but his or her face carries an expression of joy, the audience will be confused. Eye contact is important. In some cultures, avoiding eye contact is considered dishonest, insincere, or disinterested, while in others, it is an expression of politeness and respect. Whatever the locale, try to make everyone in the audience feel as if you are communicating in a personal manner. This projects an air of confidence and sincerity. Now, gestures. Gestures reinforce verbal messages to convey a specific thought or emotion. Gestures can be made by any part of the body, but most are made with the hands and arms. Avoid nervous mannerisms, such as fidgeting with jewelry, as they tend to distract and annoy the audience. Conversely, strong, purposeful, and complimentary gestures strengthen your message and add interest to your presentation. Now, there are three types of gestures. Conventional gestures are symbols for words, such as a raised hand for the word stop, and two raised fingers for the number 2. Descriptive gestures describe the idea that you are communicating, such as holding the hands apart to show length, or moving the hands to indicate shape. Emotional gestures suggest feelings, such as shaking a clenched fist to show anger or determination, or shrugging the shoulders to show indifference. Gestures must be natural outgrowth of the speaker's thoughts and feelings about his topic. Poorly planned gestures will look stiff and artificial and detract from the speaker's message. Frequency and vigor of gestures must be appropriate for the words. Match gestures to the audience size. Use smaller conversational gestures for small audiences, and large, exaggerated gestures for large ones. Whole body movement. A speaker's stance, posture, and movement can tell the audience whether the speaker is confident, alert, and in command of the situation. A relaxed and balanced speaking stance provides a solid starting point from which to gesture or move in any direction. This decreases nervousness and helps the speaker feel poised and comfortable. Varying positions during the presentation can help the speaker indicate visual transitions from one point of the speech to the next point and can keep the audience focused. Practice. Practice using visual expressions, gestures, and whole body movement effectively. You can use a mirror, or you can do a video recording, can be useful. Or a real bonus is to get your family and friends to be your audience. In conclusion, visual presentation is a major part of a speech's success. Communicating ideas visually through gestures and other body expressions enhances not just the presentation, but also the speaker's overall effectiveness. The language of a body is the key that can unlock the soul. That's a quote from Konstantin Stanislavski, who developed the word theory of acting. Mr. Toastmaster.